quite an event. Morgan, thank you. Overseas, a possible pause in bombing in what has been an extremely violent and deadly week in Syria. Tonight, the UN Security Council approved a 30-day ceasefire to allow aid to enter the rebel stronghold of East Ghouta. NBC's Ali Arouzi has a closer look at the growing humanitarian crisis.
Tightening the noose around North Korea.
We imposed today the heaviest sanctions ever imposed on a country before.
Fresh penalties on dozens of shipping companies the U.S. accuses of trading coal and fuel with North Korea, violating UN sanctions. The announcement comes as Olympic diplomacy heats up, possibly bringing North Korea in from the cold. The rogue nation joining forces with South Korean athletes at the Pyeongchang Games, where North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's sister greeted South Korean leaders and made a chilly appearance alongside Vice President Mike Pence. The president's latest move angered Russia and China, with China's foreign ministry today demanding the U.S. stop wrongdoings that undermine bilateral cooperation. President Trump following up Friday with a vague threat.
If the sanctions don't work, we'll have to go phase two. And phase two may be a very rough thing. It may be very, very unfortunate for the world.
And this weekend deploying his daughter Ivanka to the Koreas, who urged maximum pressure to denuclearize the North. But North Korea hasn't tested a missile in nearly 3 months, causing some to worry maximum pressure could lead to minimum results. Matt Bradley, NBC News.
Well, that was obviously an error on our part. That was a report by Matt Bradley on North Korea and new sanctions there. Now let's go back to the story about the growing humanitarian crisis in Syria.
Hell on earth is how the UN describes East Ghouta. The Syrian regime has pounded the city for 7 days, barrel bombs and shells raining down. More than 500 lives lost, according to people in the war zone, many in children. A desperate plea by 10-year-old Noor and her 8-year-old sister, Ala, injured just 2 days ago.
War planes bombed our neighborhood by rockets, and my sister has been injured.
Their homes and numerous others destroyed in air raids. Residents of the besieged city forced to live in underground shelters. Ghouta was once the breadbasket of Damascus, now a place of mass hunger and malnutrition. President Trump blames Russia, Assad and Iran. Today, after weeks of wavering, the UN approved the ceasefire resolution.
Russia has belatedly decided to join the international consensus and accept the need to call for a ceasefire, but only after trying every possible way to avoid it.
Too late for the hundreds of Ghouta's dead, but a possible respite from the violence for the almost 400,000 still living there. Ali Arouzi, NBC News.
Still ahead tonight, a nationwide scam that had some people losing tens of thousands of dollars. What you need to know as the feds crack down on those behind it.